Alright, hey guys, welcome to another update on the build log of the or mod log of our Casemod that we're doing right now. As you can see, I got some stuff here that's been sent to us by itservice.be. It's in a Belgian Casemod store or PC store where you can buy PC hardware. Very good store here in Belgium. They've given me a price reduction. Very good one for all the stuff I'm going to show you guys here. So yeah, first of all, I'm going to start with I think the paint that they sent us because it's quite important for our color scheme. So as you can see, I've got two types of color paint here. And these are Sobat's 80 cans of black, single black, and Swiss Mountain white. And I got two of each of these, so two blacks, two whites. So yeah, basically these are the cans for paints. So the other ones right here. And apparently this is supposed to be very good paint. I know a couple of other guys who also use this for case mods, and they say it's very good. So alright, I bought that as well. And as you can see, there aren't any caps on it, so I bought some extra caps as well. Some different sizes, so we have 2 to 14 radius when you're painting, and 0.8 and 1.2 centimeters in radius. So this is for more detailed stuff. And yeah, that's basically it for those caps and for those spray cans. Now we have primer as well. This is actually primer Haftgrund. This is a primer. Yeah, that was me speaking Dutch. German, sorry there. German. Not my native language, by the way. Dutch is my native language. So we have 2 cans of those as well. Might be using that for another mod as well. I think that we have more than enough. There's a good chance that there's gonna be leftovers from this, so I might use it for another ID. And then there is a finish, klaarlijk mat. So matte finish for on the outside and the inside of the case. So very I'm just trying to take this off, so yeah, very simple. Okay, so that's it for the paint. Next to that we got so 3 simple 120mm fan grills. You're not really gonna see these in the build, but I did want some fan grills in some places, so that's why I got these. They're very cheap, and in the end, if you don't really see them, you don't have to buy anything fancy for those places. Yeah, then we have some U-channel trimming for on edges. I've used U-channel like this before. This one seems a little bit more bendable or flexible compared to the one that I've used, though. This is not the one like you can see on Belown's channel, like you get from MMPC Tag. This one looks a little bit bigger, so it might be a bit thick. If you put an acrylic against a side panel, whatever, you'll see that. But yeah, we got I think 2 or 3 meters of these U-channeling. Then yeah, we got a simple 24-pin sleeved, white sleeved cable from Mod Smart. So yeah, because of course it's part of the color scheme, and well, yeah, I wanted that, and I didn't want to sleeve that all separately. I did get some U-channel cable sleeving, though. This is like 4 meters of white cable sleeving, 3mm I think, or 2 to 3mm for separate sleeving of cables. And together with that, I got some heat rings, so we got that as well. And then right here we have a mesh fan grill. I might as well just take this out for once. I'm gonna be using this anyway really soon to check out a couple of things. This is a 92mm mesh plate from AC Ryan, and it's actually quite strong, so it's really nice. It's all flat, and this is going to be going on the top of the case, and probably just underneath a circle that will be cutting out, so you'll just see the top here, and then we'll have a 92mm fan underneath that. Alright, I'm gonna put this away for now. Then we have something very cool, which this is something many people are hopefully gonna like, and this is the Vandal switch from Lambtron. And as you can see, we have this. It's a very how do you say that? Popular switch. This one has a white LED here, as well also within the color scheme, of course, so black and a white LED there. And together with that, I bought some, to make it easy for me, I bought some cables which are going on this directly to a couple of connectors for the motherboard. So actually everything has been taken care of for that, so I don't have to really make cables myself there. So this is going to be looking very nice. So I got a little bit of other stuff with that as well. And then we have a couple more things. We have this sleeved LED kit, so these are like, I think 12 LEDs. Yeah, 12 LEDs within a cable of 1 meter. So these are going to be going within in the case, shining white light, so white LEDs these are. And apparently I got a PCI bracket with that as well. So this is, by the way, from NZXT. A white PCI bracket. Sorry, a PCI bracket with this. Didn't really expect that. Maybe I will use it, maybe we will not, because I think you can just connect it as well, just like that, to the Molex. But if I can work out the cable management, I could perhaps use this. Might be an interesting feature there. But then I might just paint it white, because it's gonna fit more with the rest of the case then. Okay. So I'm not going to be taking this out right now, because by the time that we'll use this, it's going to be, I think it will be in a month, because first we're going to have exams, because I'm just showing you guys this now. But actually we're going to be using all this stuff in a month, because now we have exams. The friend who I'm doing this with also has exams, so we're going to have kind of a break. And we just had a big break in the mod project because we had to wait for this stuff, but it arrived just a few days ago. So yeah, in a month, or in a small month, we'll continue and probably try to finish this mod or get some or much more progress than we have had before. Anyway, this is the 92mm 92mm fan I talked about. This is a Revoltech fan, nothing really fancy. Hopefully this will give good airflow. It says 29.9, well 98 CFM, so that's like 30 CFM actually. But it's not really that much, but it's a little, and it might help on the top of the case to you know, take away some of the warm heat. So warm heat, warm air, whatever. So yeah, we got that fan, and then we got 4 Casemod XLF F1254 fans, and I'm thinking, I think that this is the fan that we reviewed in our second review that we ever did. So that's a review that Maurits did, so his first review. I think that was this fan. I'm gonna check this out, and if it is, I'm gonna make a link here that you can check that out. It was a really cool review, a long time ago. But anyway, we got 4 of these fans. And we'll be using 2 of these for the 240mm radiator for the water cooling system. I'm probably gonna connect these 2 together and let them go to a Molex then, so they'll always be running at 12 volts. That's probably how I'm gonna do that. So yeah, we got 4 of these, one for in the front and another one for in the rear of the case. And well, basically that is what they've sent us. Yeah, you did see a couple of stickers here as well. These are actually nice stickers. These are the kind of ones that you can put on an acrylic panel, and you can take the one side off of the sticker, and then you can take the other side off, and then you just have the little letters separately on the panel. So that's really nice. But I'm not sure if you're going to be using that on this mod right now, but maybe we'll be using this on something else once. But yeah, thanks to IT service anyway for sponsoring. They also sent us some pencils. Really cool that they did that, as well as coupons, game coupons for Stalker Call of Pripyat, which I'll be giving away really soon. I've been saying this for a few weeks now, but I'm just organizing a couple of things right now. I'm going to hit an exam period, so it's a lot of stuff going on right now. And I gotta show you one more thing which they sent me. I'm almost forgetting this, and this is actually a big white panel. No, I'm gonna take the camera off for this. I think that will be much easier. So, camera goes off. Yeah, so right here we have a matte white acrylic panel. So as you can see here, this is a matte color, and this is for on the right side panel of the case. So this will actually be part of the special Casemod's case. Oh, what am I saying? Casemod. Oh, I'm always confused with these words in English. It's not easy speaking another language. I give you that. Anyway, even if you speak it a lot. Anyway, I was meaning the cable management system that I'm working on. I've made a big part of that. I might show you guys this if I go to my little working place today. I might show you guys the thing that I made there for that cable management system. Alright guys, I decided to actually show you guys what I've been doing so far. Not much really, but I've made this hole here. I don't think I've shown that in the other part yet. We got a hole here for the bottom 120mm fan, so yeah, one of the Zigmatech fans will go there. So that will go in the front of the case, like that, something like that, a little bit higher. I'm probably gonna connect the front panel to the case using some kind of screws. I'm still gonna figure that out, but I might just use these holes, which are right here, and I'm drill another couple on the bottom, and yeah, drill a few holes through the wood here. And then we can actually start testing the 5¼ inch drive base here and see if that all fits, if I don't have to adjust a few parts here. And if I have to adjust it, I can adjust that, and then I can start painting this panel. Now I've already finished this. I got the vandal switch here too. It's in the box right there, but I'll show you guys this in a second. But first I'm going to show what I've also made, and that's this wooden structure. It's just a little frame, and what this actually is basically, this will go here on the side panel, and well, I think it's obvious now if I say that the cables coming from the cable management holes, which we'll make, can actually they'll have a lot more room here, and yeah, with all that room, there will be much more of decent cable management going on right here, and then this side will be very nice and tight, and we'll have all the room for the 240mm radiator on the bottom here, and everything will be okay for that. So cable management is actually gonna work out nicely. And then we have the acrylic panel, the matte white acrylic panel, which I showed you, that will go on top here. So I will actually cover that and maybe stick out a little just for effect. Alright, now I've taken the vandal switch here. As you can see, I put it in the front panel, and it looks really nice. Even like that, it's not finished at all. This front panel is going to be white. The vandal switch has a white LED, by the way. But yeah, this is going to be very nice. In the back here, you can see that I kind of had to make some space for the bolt, but yeah, that worked out nicely. And eventually I maybe have to sand down a few parts more, because when there's going to be paint on it, I'm not sure if it will actually be too much, or if I'm going to cover a lot of the parts with the paint, which will make everything thicker, which will mean that the switch won't fit anymore. I'm gonna see how that will work out, but yeah. that's actually the vandal switch right there, and I think it looks really nice so far. Now these are actually the fans that we got. So we got 4 of these fans, of the Xigmatech fans, and 1 Revoltech fan. And so this fan, the Xigmatech one, that will go in the front here. We'll get, I think, even positioned right here. I actually drew a couple of lines here as a sketch drawing. But yeah, the fan will go on the other side, and there's a good chance that it will have a fan grill in front of it. So mainly because of protection. You might say, why are you gonna do that? Because the fan itself will look nice, and we'll probably take out the sticker to make it look nicer with the white LEDs that it has. Yeah, I also go for safety, because if something flies in there, it's not gonna look nice. If someone, like a kid's, gonna stick his finger in it, I don't like that to happen. It's not good for the kid's finger, and it's not good for the fan. So yeah, basically those are the reasons. And I think if we have a quick look here at how that might work out, we're gonna lay everything down a little. It's gonna be somewhere like this. I think that it has quite a lot of potential, and I think this looks really nice. Especially if you imagine the front panel being entirely white, no wood structure. So yeah, that's actually one of the things that we're going to do. You'll see that happening in a month, probably, after our exams, as I said before. Now we got the Revoltech fan here. This is a 92mm fan, and this one will go on top here, actually where the Xigmatech fan is standing right now. So basically, because we actually have 3 5¼ inch bays here, and we're only going to be using 2, we have a little bit more room on top there. And as this might be a little bit of a warmer system, and as we'll only have 1 exhaust in the back, we thought that, and this is actually, I think, yeah, this was one of the ideas from Toxic, actually, or Thomas, to use his real name, to install a fan in the top to have more exhaust, which is actually not a bad idea, and certainly not for a top exhaust fan. So probably this one will be going here somewhere, and I might connect the 3-pin to the directly to the power supply, which has fan connections on itself. But I'm not really sure, because those are only 7 volts, and this fan at 12 volts has 30 CFM. So I'm not really sure if that's going to be a smart idea, so we'll figure out how good that's going to work. But in any case, we're probably going to be working with these fans. Well, no, we're going to work with these fans. Also, these fans will go in the bottom here. 2 will go here for the radiator. So we'll have the fan grills on the bottom here. Then we'll have the fans intaking air, and then the radiator on top of that. So it will be this thick probably. And that's why we're going to be using a smaller motherboard, not a standard ATX one, so these expansions here on the bottom will not be used. So yeah, there's that. And I hope you guys had a nice little update on how this project is going. Not really much has happened, but we have all the stuff we need, except for a couple of screws, like the ones for the front panel and the ones for the side panel for the cable management system right there. But next to that, we have everything we need, and I think when our exams are done, we can start cutting, painting, and doing everything to make this case look nice. And then we'll have some motherboards. In any case, if we can't get sponsored by MSI or Gigabyte or whatever for this build, I have the possibility to get some hardware, some very new hardware even, in the system, to at least finish it entirely for a while and test it and doing, playing games on it and making it look really nice. So yeah, you're done here, and see you guys in another video. That's basically all I have to say for now.